The girls are here.
How funny it's not going. Oh, there it is. Now we are.
Woo-hoo. Okay, we'll ring again.
There we go. Here's our intro.
There you go.
Ding, 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 ding. In one corner, we have.
Coming out.
Yeah, right. I'll just duck.
Wait. I have a power bracelet on that my granddaughter made me at the restaurant for pancakes.
Pretty.
It's little pipe cleaners.
Adorable.
That's creative.
We were doing pipe cleaners at the pancake store.
Nice.
A pancake store. They're so funny. Oh, so funny.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. We have so many darn questions. Yeah, I wanted to read on that one, Mimi. Let's just go with this one first. This is great. Hello, Smut Sisters. Hi, Kathy. Yeah. So, okay. We have tons and tons of questions in the banners from the comment section. So thank you guys for that. And Lori has a few that are really good too. So we'll get over there. But this one is one that was in there.
When did he do this? I'm not aware of this.
Yeah, he went, it was yesterday. Hold on, let me get over here to the banners because, well, no, actually.
That's, okay. That's.
It's his speech in Florida. It was called Turning Point USA, and he got up there and he said, "You only had to vote for me once, and I love Christians. Christians are my friend." He went on.
I did see that. I thought he said he was a Christian. He said, "I'm not a Christian."
Yeah, no, he said he was a Christian.
He's
saying later he said he wasn't.
Yeah, so, but look what she put in though,
because he said it both ways. Because he's knucking futs, right? Right?
Okay.
Right? Yes.
Okay.
But basically, so this was coming from Doll Russell, and she said that Trump said he loved the Christians and that they all have to vote for him. But then later on, he said, I think in the same sentence, right? Did I hear that right too, Mimi? Tell us. That's what I thought he said.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. I mean, tell me, you guys, if that's wrong. But anyway, we'll see. Let's just ask the question. Hi, Wayne. Let's just ask. Hi, Jamie. How how's he going to do with how do the fundamentalists actually feel about it?
I thought he had the wounds of Christ and all of the wounds and the.
Stop.
Yeah. Remember when he went and held the Bible upside down?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. Yes.
Remember that?
Yeah. Maybe at the rallies, he'll start making them walk the stations or something.
Right? Yeah. Oh, Linda H is saying he said, "I'm not a Christian." Yeah. Yeah.
Well, okay. I just can't.
Yeah. And he said, we never have to vote again. Just vote for him once.
Yeah, how scary is that?
Time. Just one more time, then you never have to do it again. But before he was saying, I don't need your votes. You don't have to vote. It's okay. I got lawyers everywhere at every polling station. You don't have to vote.
Right.
Now today or yesterday, you only have to vote once. One more time.
He's taking over the world. Dictator Trump.
Right.
Dictator.
He's the demented.
So how do the fundamentalists feel about him?
How do they feel about him?
I mean, the fundamentalists are different than the. So that's.
Yes, we do have the extremes, right?
Yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I'm going with stuff over here too. I use the deck of character, so.
Questions in all caps, you guys, please. But I did get yours. Shizuko. I can't pronounce it, but I did get yours. Yeah, Kimberly, you're so funny. Did you hear about that, Lisa?
I have not. I went to have the test done yesterday, so I don't know what everyone's talking about this. Apparently, there's something about Vance and a couch and something.
I don't know about this now.
In Hillbilly Elegy, he wrote about having sex with the couch, with the cushions. Yeah. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah. Stephen Colbert did a whole thing on it. It was pretty good. He's like, watch out for those zippers.
What was the point of Gosh, I have so much I want to say. I just oh my gosh, this JD guy.
Right? Oh yeah, you could do a whole thing on it, Lisa. Are you going live later?
I'm going live, but it was for all of us to wind down and just kind of pull away from all this. But I've been doing videos lately, so
yeah. So
I've done 2 already, uploaded videos. I'm really getting into it. So yeah, there's more videos coming for sure.
Okay,
JD's on my list. I actually mentioned that yesterday to somebody. I'm like, oh yeah, JD's got to be done, especially since I'm a childless cat lady. So
right,
yeah, that has to happen. So anyway,
he stepped on the rake with that one.
Yeah,
it has slammed him in the forehead over and over and over.
Donk.
Right?
Yeah,
he's got problems.
I'm still trying to get over the couch thing. Sorry, that's new information for me, so I got to absorb that a little bit.
Wait, Melissa's saying the couch thing turns out to not be true. Oh, okay. I don't know. I didn't read his damn book. I never will.
Okay.
No. Okay. So what did you guys get about
I was still shuffling. I'm sorry. I got distracted. Go ahead. Go if you're ready.
Go, Lisa. Do you have yours?
Yeah, I had cards.
Lisa was going. I'm sorry.
I'm trying to get off of the couch and into the reading. I'm still stuck there, but it sounds like it was made up. So okay, it's not true. Because I saw somebody say something about plastic on the couch and all this stuff, and I'm like,
somebody said
about? And then
there's lots of people saying it's true, and so it doesn't.
So now my brain is just ooh.
It doesn't matter. He stepped on the rake with the cat thing, and he's done. He's cooked.
Okay.
Lori said Lori Lynn says the couch is still in therapy.
Right. The couch is filing papers somewhere.
Okay.
The couch is so okay. Yeah, I use the deck of characters. So yes, of course, the fundamentalist, it's a whole other animal. It is complete extremist thinking with things. I even think it's so much that it narrows their thinking to where they don't care about Trump's past, and it's what he's saying now. So they're just like, yes, this is what we're hanging on to. This is our guy, regardless of how much of an ass he is. So that's where I get this cave card from. I think they're not quite getting it. They think that he's able to give them those unicorn feels right there. But I think even within their group, there's a split. It's really hard to be all in with everybody, because I do think everybody's kind of up in the air on where they're thinking on things. So that's where I get this war card. I think within their system there are issues too, but it does feel like the majority of them do think that he is the key to getting to heaven. So I think that's exactly what those cards are. So that's what I got.
What'd you get, Lori?
They listen to him and they're happy for some of the things that he says, but they realize that he's not stable. He's not a stable genius.
Mhm.
Not. And they're watching him, they're listening, and they're seeing more of it. They're like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
is he gonna be okay? And will he? Will he stop waffling with the pregnancy thing? Will he stop waffling with that?
Yeah. Wow.
So, but they think that he's the one that can get them moving forward. They still hope for the future, but they know he's having a problem. They don't like the waffle thing with the abortion. They wonder about his health too, I think, but they think that he's got what it takes to move them forward.
Do you feel like there's a lot of peer pressure almost within the group? Like even if you aren't behind them, it almost feels like society. Like if you
Oh,
live
sure.
in that bubble, it's like, oh, you better.
Yeah,
But
because there's been many,
yeah.
many pastors who have had
Mhm.
parishioners rebel against them.
For sure.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah. So it's
Yeah.
some tough stuff.
Yeah.
And they don't have a special bracelet to see them through.
And they need one. They need several.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. And it's important to remember, like JD Vance was saying, it's inconvenient to be raped. Inconvenient. Rape is just an inconvenience. That's what he said.
Would he feel inconvenient if he got raped?
Yeah, right?
I mean, seriously. I mean,
Right.
everybody
Maybe not.
automatically goes to just women. Men get raped.
Men get raped all the time.
If he got raped, would he be like, well, it's all right, dude? You know, it was
Or
inconvenient.
that was inconvenient.
Yeah. Just carry on.
Yeah. It's freaking
Ridiculous. I'm just
right?
We're just going to ignore that.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how bad this is, the kind of, yeah.
I just
So, okay. So with Trump, the fundamentalists think that he's safe. He's the family. He's going with the family values, and he's strong, and he'll get this country going in the right direction. And they think, yeah, he's all that. But of course, they're nuts, and they're in their emotional whatever, and they're stuck in it. They're just stuck. But there are some that are seeing that he's demented and delusional, and his brain is gone.
Yeah, there's some that are really taking a better look,
Yeah.
And this is our Virgo card, so maybe
Mhm.
And Denise, I was when I was walking this morning, I was listening to your health,
Oh,
the health reading that you did, and then you did the tableau.
uh-huh.
So this would maybe align with some of that timing of next month, maybe. So
Yeah, and maybe with Mercury retrograde in Virgo, and then it's going to hit that later degree of Leo, which would be right on his ascendant too. So Mercury retrograde is going to hit his ascendant,
I'd like to hit his ascendant.
right? Clock him. Clock his rising sign.
what is
Yeah.
his rising sign?
Leo, and he's got Mars right on it.
Oh, so he's Gemini. Oh, right. Gemini, Leo, and then what's his moon?
Sag conjunct his south node, and born on, pretty much right there on an eclipse. Yeah, he was. That's why I see so much of Mussolini in his chart.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then of course Taurus up on his midheaven, all about the money. But yeah.
Wow.
Maya, I have your question there. I don't know if we'll get to it today, though. We'll try. So let's get over here to the banners. Since Biden dropped out, Kathy wants to know, since Biden dropped out, does this change the outcome for Trump? Hopefully.
I mean, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, we don't even know if Trump will remain in, but we'll see.
Right.
Are we going to read on that? Because I did a reading last night, and I was getting that he's not going to last till the election.
Well, Yeah, all three of us did his reading last Saturday, and remember didn't we get the moon and
We
the
got
castle
some
and
bad
the
cards.
like?
Yeah, I forgot
I
about
feel
that.
like we got every bad ick.
I
Mhm.
got you got the hanged man. I got the hangman reverse, which is like, just like a major health incident that just takes you down.
All right, since Biden dropped out, does this change the outcome for Trump? Well,
So it's just a yes or a no, I guess. And then,
mhm.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Oops.
I mean, I got yes.
Yeah, pretty easy, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've got a big fat yes too.
Okay. There you go.
Or which system we both get the tower. It's a different meaning in the Lenny's though, but
Yeah.
the moon is a yes, and this one is yes to that high position. The tower is the government position. So yeah, okay. And then Kathy has another one. Is Trump still in danger of someone who wants to do him in like the 20 or 21-year-old kid? See, is Trump still in danger? But he said, okay, wait, hold in mind. Now, I don't know if he'll hold to it, but keep in mind, he just said yesterday or the day before that he wasn't going to do outdoor rallies anymore.
That's correct.
And he completely reneged on debating with Kamala too. So he might not do anything. He might try to just do everything from, True Social.
Well, there's already been another attempt there was one, they arrested somebody for threatening Judge Juan Marchand and some other people. They arrested someone for threatening Biden and Trump. So there's already been other sick people. It's already.
I think a lot of it is people are nervous. People are fearful, so they're getting weird.
Yeah, and that Crooks guy, he didn't specifically want to take out Trump. He was looking to see where Biden was going to be too. He just wanted to be famous.
Right. I know. And that's what got me in the beginning. It's like, well, we don't know yet if he's mentally ill. Like, come on. Like, how could any newscaster say something like that with a straight face or half a brain? I mean, my God. So, okay. Is Trump still in danger?
Is he still in danger?
Looks like it's there. Let's see.
I do know he is. Yeah, someone else said he is going back there. I know he's going back to talk something for the family of the firefighter that went down or something.
Oh, Biden is, you mean?
No, Trump is going back there. I don't know when that is.
Whoa.
Oh, to meet with the family of the gentleman.
Or to have another rally in Butler. I don't know what all will happen. Of course, he only does half of.
I completely have a thought off of what you just said. I think that that was his moment. When we got Vice President Harris back in the game to replace Biden, I feel like that took the wind out of the sails of his whole, look, I almost got shot and I'm coming out like Rocky Balboa. And I think that that's his safe place. It feels like it makes him feel important because that was kind of he thought it was his moment. He thought he was a hero because he survived that. So yeah, I totally see him wanting to go back there and revisit because that was when he was still cool with so many people prior to Biden dropping out. So I think that makes sense to me that he would want to somehow. I'm not saying it's a good idea. I mean, nobody cares. I don't care. But I think it makes it feel good to return there because it's like, look, I'm back after all I went through. That thing he hangs on to.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And he needs Pennsylvania.
Right. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, with the Lennies, I have yes. And then with using Libby's deck, Meister Tarot's deck.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. Boy,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah, someone's got him right in the, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
absolutely.
Oh, definitely with that. Oh, my goodness. And
Another one.
my
Oh,
card.
go ahead.
Whoa. Whoa, Lori, those are intense.
Yeah, I mean, he's definitely in the, still,
Yeah, that Knight of Pentacles can be the assassin. I mean, yeah. Wow.
Crazy.
And
Yeah.
then the page could be like a younger version of, I don't know. Yeah.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, someone could even travel from overseas.
Oh my gosh. Because I got this one.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing. Right.
Yeah. This could be just a nutter from,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Scary.
and I just, Ivana's grave just keeps coming up to me. I just feel like there's gonna, you know how fast he just had her body shuttled, and they're having trouble selling her place. They've dropped the price again, where she went down the stairs, and then there was no autopsy. There's just I've never seen anything like it.
Right.
Use his own words.
Yeah.
And then further control it by burying her on your
Yeah.
golf cart.
Yeah. Right. Well, the tax write-off.
How does that even happen? Like, something. Everyone's like, oh no, that was natural. I'm like, there's nothing natural about that.
Yeah, except she had those stairs is the only thing, and she kept falling down, walking to her favorite restaurant to do her takeout. She was having balance problems before that, though.
Yep.
Yeah, but everything dark after that was, yeah. I know, and everybody says about the carrying the heavy casket, when it was just an urn in there.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I just, when I read on it, there was somebody else in there. Every single time I read on it, I get the Seven of Swords every single time.
Somebody else in the casket?
No, in the apartment at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh, somebody else in the casket. That would be.
Well,
yikes.
I watched
that wouldn't surprise me either.
Right. I know, because I was like, what?
Who's missing?
I was like, we need to read on that.
Yeah.
Jeez. Gosh.
I watched too many murder mysteries.
There you go.
That blew my mind for a minute.
Oh, sorry. I got us off track. I'm so sorry. Please.
You got a what?
I got us off track. I'm so sorry.
Oh, not at all. It's okay.
We do it all the time.
Yeah. I'm famous for the squirrels. So, okay, Lori wanted to know, she's saying Trump is to speak at a big Bitcoin conference in Nashville today. What will the attendees feel about his speech?
Oh, I already feel a certain way about that.
Yeah, because he used to say it was just for, Bitcoin crypto was just, and then he started making his own NFTs, and Melania started making NFTs, and then her son started for entertainment purposes. So, I'm just kidding.
Right. I know. And somebody told me, and it sure makes sense. I mean, had people arguing kind of on my channel, but it sure makes sense to me that because it's cryptocurrency, because it's the non-fungible tokens, that they can hide things in other information in those when they are sent. Like, why not? Sure seems plausible to me.
Interesting.
like some little code for something or some other link to something else, or I don't know. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. It's crazy.
Right, I
All right.
know. It's like it's too much.
Okay, so how are the attendees, the investors, the Bitcoin people, the miners, or whoever's all there? How are they going to feel about Trump and his speech?
Yeah.
I used Libby's card.
Do you listen, Libby's deck? You're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, I did get noise. I guess that'll be kind of how the speech comes off. Whatever he's saying, it's going to translate as a lot of noise. It doesn't feel like he's very knowledgeable, like he wants to come off. He is because I even got this foreign card. I think he's been over his head. I think it's foreign territory for him. But his goal, I'll get back to. I guess I'm not exactly answering the question. This is his goal, though. I got this networking card. I think that's the goal. Money wise, I think he just wants to connect. And, he's got JD with him, the teal guy, the money, all that stuff. It's just all about money, just money. But bottom line, the way they feel about it, I almost feel like it's split on that. And I'm not even kidding. I'm so surprised I got both of these. I got a plus and a minus. So I think some are going to appreciate and some are going to be all over it. It's weird, but it does feel like the reporting of it is going to expose the fact that he does not know what he's talking about. So that's what I'm getting. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What do you have, Lori?
I get that he's confused. Again, not the stable genius. He's
Right.
he says something this way, and but so he angers some people because he's going to say something and they're like, you don't even know what you're talking about this coin. You have no idea. And so some people are going to be mad that he's just like, and he just loses some people. They're just like, okay, and that he just came to have fun. He just came to be in this. He just came to have fun.
Yeah, I kind of got the same thing too. I've got the sun crossed, but the sun reversed. So, like, where's this guy's brain, or where's his vitality? And then, what the hell is going on? Will he ever shut up? And what would it take to just knock him totally over? Because
oh my gosh,
I want to smack him right now.
Yeah.
When will he leave? When will he go away? Yeah.
It'll be interesting for sure.
No, just overwhelmed with a bunch of crap. Oh, at the bottom, I had the devil.
wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not good. Okay, so let's see. Let me get back over here. And the next one, Lori too. She wants to know, who's Lori? I've heard of her.
I don't know. Is she one of your members?
No. She's my friend in Florida.
I've heard she's a little cray because she's in that Florida state.
No, not at all. I know she likes to climb trees. I heard that.
I heard a lot of that.
She does like Tarzan. She does.
So this one is, will the RNC end up replacing Trump on the presidential voting ballot in November? Woo.
So how do we want to ask that? I didn't phrase that so well. Do we want to ask if Trump's name will even be on the ballot?
We can do it that way, or just this one's a simple yes or no. You did really well, I thought.
Oh, okay.
Will he end up replacing? Will the RNC end up replacing Trump on the voting ballot in November?
Will they replace him?
Well, the deal is I guess the printing, the printing of the ballots has to happen by a certain time.
Well,
right?
if he
you can just leave off November. Is that what you're talking about? The timing of it? You're concerned about?
Or will he? Because there's Republican people getting together like he can't do this. He can't.
Right.
Yeah.
And so they're thinking about Nikki Haley.
Yeah. Right.
So
Who else? Right?
let's just see if they'll take him off. Will he stay on or go off, or will they replace him?
Okay.
Will Trump be replaced? Will the RNC end up replacing Trump?
Oh, it's just trembling.
You can't seem to get a yes or a no.
Oh, it's really trembling.
So maybe it's still too kind of new, or
They're saying September's the deadline, but we keep seeing September for some issue.
well, yeah, his sentencing could come by then. I think I read this morning one place was September 6th, and then someone else thought the 18th, but I think it got moved up. So that's right around the corner, with Judge Merchan. Yeah, man. Will they end up replacing him? Well, that's interesting. Let's try. What will they do with this thing? I mean, I have 3 no cards as far as with the Lennies go. I mean, all 3 of these are no.
Okay.
But if I were to read it a different way, this would be whipping him right out of there and putting somebody else in, because they're just in so much pain. He's so much of a burden, and he's so friggin' toxic. I could read the cards that way, but I was looking for a yes or a no. So let me do it. Let me use another deck with a yes.
Yeah, I probably used the wrong deck. I used Kipper.
Well, that's a good one. I mean, for that.
I did set the intention. I got a main mail in there, so that's good. So there he is. I got message of concern, house, false person, and pathway.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what that means. I'm almost feeling like message of concern, false person, house.
Okay. And I'm
Is
getting.
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, no, I mean, I got that they're sort of planning and plotting. Is that what you're getting? That they're thinking, or the path?
The pathway thing. Yeah. I'm thinking along the lines is maybe they're cruising along right now, and they're receiving messages of concern, literally. And with the false person, I think that's the recognition of him as being a false person, is what I'm getting with that.
Right. But that false person card, sweetie, is also a hidden enemy.
A hidden enemy.
Yeah. Because see, the
probably just sending the messages. So there's probably somebody within his circle that's reporting his behavior and what they're witnessing and things like that.
Yeah.
Off camera, not just what we are seeing. There's something he's doing when he's not live and on, maybe within his circle that somebody's reporting. They don't pull him off.
Yeah. Interesting. Huh. What'd you get, Lori?
I mean, I got that they're thinking and planning, that it's a.
Look at that.
Yeah. But, of course, Russia wants Trump to be in there, but I feel like there's talks.
Yeah. Wow. I got 4 yes cards with the tarot.
I don't even know how they would handle that.
If his health goes down the tube, they would have to find a way to put another name on there, right? Yeah. I mean, I'm seeing, I get that a lot of people are saying, oh, it's September and it's not that easy and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, but if he doesn't make it, he doesn't make it.
That's the deal. That's the thing. And and things can happen. I mean, It's 101 days away from today. A lot could happen. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, you'd think he'd make it.
I will tell you what I got yesterday was something along the lines of something legally is going to step in to pull him
Could
out.
be.
Even getting health. I'm not saying it's not going to be health. I'm just saying in addition to you picking up health, I was picking up legal. I think some kind of sentencing or some kind of something is going to.
yeah, but the problem is that legally he can run for president in a cell. There's nothing in our Constitution that prevents that. He can't go out and rally, he can't campaign, he can't whatever, but people can still vote for him.
So he's going to run the country from the cell.
I'm just telling you what the Constitution says.
He can actually be in a cell and run for president. He can.
Yeah.
But can he be? You know what I mean? I don't know why I'm separating the two. Like he could run for sure, but like he can't meet with anyone. Well, I mean, would they
No,
give
anybody
access
that would
electronically, I guess, to stuff? Maybe
anybody that would vote for that would only do it for one purpose, and that is to turn it into like Project 25 or Project 2025, the dictatorship, and then they'll get somebody else in there and whatever. You know what I mean?
He's not going to win anyway. Who cares?
Right. I don't think so.
I'm putting that energy out there. I want him out. Crazy time. It's so weird right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jeez.
How would you guys like to shift the energy to Kamala?
Yeah.
Kamala Mamala and let's do that for a little bit. That'll feel better.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Will white women vote in high numbers for Kamala? I'm asking because the last two elections were 53% in 2016 and 50% in 2020 for Trump.
Yes, but
right off, I feel
abortion and uteruses weren't on the ballot before.
That's right. That's right. So let's see. If
a woman doesn't vote, she's not voting for anyone in her family, anyone in the next generation, anyone.
Yeah, that's right.
Not for her best friend's daughter or.
It's like, I mean, it's just people don't like to give up something that they've already had. And people are already bleeding out and dying, and babies are having to be born who are delivered who are already, stillborn, and the woman's having to go through the, you know what I mean? It's just, and that's happening all over. So,
all right. So will more white women come, and especially when Beyonce,
right,
and Carly XSX or whatever her name is from Europe, and
Taylor,
the Swifties,
and
I mean, Kamala comes out with the Freedom song from Beyonce.
Right.
I mean, really?
Yeah, she got that. She hasn't endorsed her yet, but she gave her that. So I'm pretty sure that's coming. It's probably already happened before.
Oh, yeah. All right. So will white women vote in high numbers?
Yeah. Will Kamala get the white woman vote?
I mean, I want to say yes, but I got the Magician. I got the 8 of Cups. I got the Strength card. Now, interestingly enough, I didn't get any female cards on here, but with what I have, it feels like yes.
Yeah, Carol's making a good point in here that it was a white woman who just broke Zoom the other night. That's right. They had to, I guess, postpone it, or they had to postpone it one more day to be able for Zoom to get ready for them because there were so many of them. Yeah.
Everybody's really coming together. I'm completely optimistic about it. I've got a heavy yes on this.
Woo-hoo-hoo. What'd you get, Lori?
I mean, just leading up to this, it's just all over the place, you know? And then when we get there, then it's like, yes, they will.
Look at that. Wow. Yeah.
And they've been hurt in the past, and they are like, you hurt me, you did this, and now you thought when Vance hit his head with the rake, that was a problem. You got a big problem coming.
We done.
Yeah. There's some wealthy white women that are just going to be Trumpsters and only care about the coins and follow the no taxation, but it's not. You always want this guy on your side.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because he's going somewhere fast, huh?
And this is just looking right at this. It's just like, you look what you did.
Yeah. Dang. Well, I've got first card out was the vote. Here's the vote. Okay. What do you think that means?
What is that? Just a whole bunch of hearts?
Bunch of hearts. It's a heart. It's a big yes card.
Yeah.
The vote says yes for women. Okay. And the movement is just going forward really fast all over social media. So I'm thinking it's gonna be, like that's just it. Because then we've got a big yes. Like that's the key. I think the key is the women and all colors. I think the key is the female vote and the male vote for women, that in their lives, right? And they know that this would just be the beginning. If we don't get the female vote, it would just be the beginning. Because if we lost this, next would go birth control, contraception, contraception.
Same-sex marriage, it's all down.
Everything.
Birth control, they've already tried the birth control. It's just everything. Yeah. It'll just be a cascade.
Right, and it would be like that faceplant card you had, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So they know what's at risk.
Oh, they do. And you can't even, it's like anyone that even has a younger male in the family. What if there's a goof? What if their younger male gets someone impregnated on accident and it was just and then they can't do anything about it? I mean, come on.
Right.
So this isn't about just young girls.
Right. It's called, common sense.
Yeah, and a lot of people that got abortions before Roe v. Wade went in were middle-aged or married women that already had 2 kids that just couldn't afford that third one in suburbia. It was. Sorry, I'm just scrolling all over.
Well, and I mean, anytime abortion stuff comes up, the first thing I think of is everybody that has to go underground to get it done.
Yes,
and then we're talking, health issues, losing lives, and that's not good. Not
We've
good.
Already been there.
Keep everybody safe. Keep the options open. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and we all have had such a big, grand vision of something in the past. And then Trump came in and it's been put upside down and then COVID happened and Biden's done his level best to get the economy back the way it is. He's actually done really well. So, yeah, man. Okay, the next one, Zelina Donna wants to know, how is the Trump campaign feeling since Kamala announced?
They're
Terrified.
I would think so.
How's the Trump campaign feeling since Kamala?
Yeah. I secretly hope they are scared. Okay. Oh. Interesting.
funny.
What'd you guys get?
Go, Lisa.
Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa. Go, Lisa.
It's your birthday.
Yeah, that's right. Lori says every day's our birthday.
It is.
That's right. Okay, so they feel like she is insignificant for sure. They have faith that they will make it through, but a lot of their faith is almost I got gossip and secrets. I think that's almost it almost feels I'm feeling two ways about that card. I feel like they make up lies amongst themselves to make themselves feel better about their position in the election.
Mhm.
But on the same note, that card makes me think of gossip they're throwing out there against her to make her appear to be someone that she's not. Just anything to get them ahead. Future, they are concerned about the future regarding money. And even I remember, that they're wanting to sue because they've invested all that money into going against Biden, and then Biden dropped out. So they want that money back from somebody. It's like, what? All the money that they've spent on advertising, talking about the old man.
Right.
And now they don't have an old, it's not old, it's not a man, and they don't know what to say. They're not even white. So it's a concern. So they're scrambling, and it's turning into all these weird things that we're hearing, these weird statements, just whatever sticks is what they're hanging on to. So anyway, that's what I got.
Yeah. Huh. What'd you get, Lori? Are you ready?
Well, I mean, they thought it was in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They thought they were going to eat Biden's lunch and pop the bag. They were going to take it, eat it, and pop the bag. That's what they thought. It was just like, we're going to do it. And then all of a sudden, here comes this knight we were just showing. And here they come. Now they're feared, and they're like, there's some of them, they're split right down the middle. It's splitting the party that was already fractured. Now they're like, okay, let's lie. Let's say Kamala hasn't even she failed her bar exam. She didn't pass her bar. He said that at the rally, right? And then they're like, okay, let's get together, let's meet, let's do something, or is his health even gonna hold out? Do we need to make another plan? And then they put their head in the sand, and they're like, okay, now if all these women get together, we're screwed.
Right.
So this is the outcome card, though.
And also in that whole convicted felon versus somebody who's a prosecutor is such a heavy thing that everybody's talking about. It's like, really? No brainer. Who do you go with?
And she prosecuted how many sex crimes?
Everything that he's done. She is prosecuted.
She knows exactly who he is. Yeah. So what I'm getting is that they're going to Pooty and to other. Maybe this is why he had Orban and then Netanyahu and all that. They're going somewhere else to get some kind of a balanced perspective where they're going all over the world to try and get some kind of dirt to go, out into the, what do you call it? Remember Prigozhin before, he was blown up after he was Putin's chef. He took responsibility later on. It all came out later that he took responsibility for creating the Internet Research Agency that spewed all those lies, Putin's playbook. And then that went all over Facebook. That went everywhere. Well, they're looking for that again. They're looking for something like that again. But how they're feeling, they're sad sitting there in that swamp.
Poor
Yep.
babies.
Yeah. And so they're looking to network to bring in again something from overseas that could just move people. And they're also looking for money because they're,
Raise money.
maybe that's where they're looking for money from though.
And you know the money that she's raised, I'm sure they're just blown away by that she's raised so much money in such a short
Right.
period of time. Yeah.
Yeah. What does she have now? Over 150 million? 150 million or more?
I don't know what I missed a lot of
Wow.
stuff yesterday, so I don't know what it is today, but
That's
she's got to
why
be there.
it
Yeah.
keeps going up.
Keeps going up. So how are we? Yeah. Yeah. So hey, Libby, I haven't been watching the comments, but Libby, put a link for your cards in the comments there, because all these great cards we're getting are from her deck. So yeah, okay. Next one we have is oh yeah.
Over 250 million is what Libby said.
250 million? 250 million? Wow. It went up 100 million like overnight.
Yeah. How did that? Are you sure it's that much? Okay.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's great.
If that's it,
If
wow.
that's true, that's really something.
That's remarkable.
Oh, dang.
Remarkable.
Remarkable. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Ah, okay, so this one has to do with the election being, is it possible that the election can be delayed due to bad East Coast weather in mid to late October? Yeah. So,
Will the election? So we're looking for the hangman, or in Libby's deck, the equivalent of the hangman or Kipper or whatever.
something
So
like that, yeah.
right. So do you see the election being delayed due to bad East Coast weather in mid to late October? That's really late. That's like really, really late in
That
the.
would be super late. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I mean, okay.
Well, or maybe we could take it all the way up to the vote, up to November. You
Yeah,
know?
because voting is, even if there was a storm, they would still be able to vote in November, right?
Well, I would think so, except for the places like where do we have? Would it be like Alabama maybe, and other areas along the coast that won't that wouldn't be able to get to the polls?
But they're saying East Coast.
Yeah, right. So let's say anywhere. Maybe let's just do it that way.
Anywhere?
Anywhere in the USA.
Okay.
Will the election be delayed for any reason? Let's do it that way.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's just do it that way. And if somebody wants to,
I think she was really worried about a hurricane up there where she lives, but we can ask that maybe later.
Yeah, we can ask that after too, or we can even
Will anywhere in the United States, because of any reason, will the election or voting be delayed?
Yeah.
That one?
Oh, thank you, sweetie. Thank you.
Is that worded all right?
Yes, it's perfect.
Okay.
Thank you. Yeah. Cora is saying, not with hurricanes, we get decimated in the fall in the east.
Thank you for your question, Denise.
Thank you, Lisa, for my question. Thank you. Yeah. Okay. All right. Will the election be delayed anywhere in the U.S. due to weather or any other reason?
Anything, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, for anything.
Well, here we go.
Oh yeah. Libby did it. Libby did it, huh? Libby did it. Say that fast 3 times. Will the U.S. election be delayed anywhere in the USA? And Ness, I have yours because that was the second question. So I'll pop that over when we get done with this one. Okay.
I got my answer.
Go for it, sweetie.
I just threw 3 cards. I got yeses.
You got yeses?
I got King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles.
Yikes.
So I don't know what the reason would be.
Yeah, that's a good point. Pat's making weather is the only one reason why voting should be by mail everywhere. Well,
I don't even have anything to add to that. I don't know. It's kind of,
You got 2 kings and a queen?
what do you all have?
I'm still shuffling.
I heard Denise still shuffling. I mean, I get that there could be a problem where people might not make it. You know, if they don't want to leave their family, they might not make it. There, some places. Now, don't we have? Now we have the eclipse here. So when are the eclipses?
Oh, September. I think, yeah, the next one's in September. I can't remember what exact date or what sign it's in, but yeah, there's one coming in September.
Is there one after that? Aren't
Shoot.
there 2 or 3 or 2?
Hold on. Let me grab. I've got a folder here with everything in that. Yeah, let's see. September, and then they're always 2 weeks apart. So September, and then there would be one October, right?
Okay, yeah.
Let's see.
The joy's out, right?
Here's the exact date. September 17th, 26 degrees Pisces. So, yeah, that's right. It's always a lunar eclipse first, and they always happen on the nodes. So the lunar eclipse will be on the north node then. Ooh, that's the direction. October 2nd is the next one, and that's a solar eclipse on the it's not that close to the node. 10 degrees Libra. Yeah. That'll be on the south node. October 2nd on the south node. Something with the past. Yeah.
Something maybe in Libra. Perhaps that could be a problem, even though voting day isn't until November. So I'm not sure what this is about.
Regarding mail and stuff, is the joy officially out now?
Mm-mm.
No, not yet. Biden was just saying Biden put out a letter saying that he was going to appoint Val Demings or nominate. He was going to nominate, but then the board has to take her in, right? He gets to nominate. It's like, you know, with SCOTUS says he gets to nominate and then Congress passes. But so with this, yeah. So it could be any time, maybe.
That would be good. That's sort of out of her.
Dorian said, could DeJoy pull a stunt? Fire at distribution center? It's interesting. It's funny, but not really. Yeah, for whatever reason, DeJoy was on my mind.
Yeah.
We'll get him out of there, at least. That's not safe.
I need to stop that.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah, I'm not getting anything with Libby's deck.
Okay. There could be a legal issue of some sort because I have that justice card there too. But
yeah, the justice card, right? And then that definitely is October. You know, that's Libra season. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As far as using the tarot, just for a yes or no, I got 4 yeses. So that's so weird. I mean, but we're totally in unprecedented times. So I guess why not? Why can't we just turn the world upside down?
Why not?
It's never happened before, but you know. So if that were to happen, then let's see.
We're ifing upon a star now.
Right. We're totally ifing upon a star. Yeah. Ness was wondering if the election voting and results calculated, would those be late? Well, if the election itself is late, then so
Makes everything late.
Maybe it's just delayed. Yeah.
yeah, just delayed. Yeah. So it's possible. Oh, I'm so wrong in other times. I really want to be wrong in this time, but we all got it's like crap.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to ask for Jersey Shore if there's going to be a storm, a big significant storm
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
Northeast?
We
A
could
nor'easter or big giant hurricane like Sandy or something like that
yeah.
up in the
What
Northeast 2024.
about that or 2024?
2024, because that's when the election is.
Yeah.
Or
So what am I calling it? Hurricane? What am I calling it?
yeah, a big bad storm, a nor'easter, a hurricane, a big, yeah. Let's hurricane, giant storm in the Northeast that,
And I guess it'd be the fall.
yeah, October, November. There's going to be a giant storm in the Northeast.
Okay. There we go. Big bad storm or not. You guys go whenever you're ready. Damn, that font is huge.
Big bad storm. That's how big the storm is.
Right? God.
Yeah, up in the north, we're asking.
I got yeses over here.
I got yeses too.
Yeah,
I got the equivalent of the Hierophant. I got the Ace of Swords, and I got the Knight of Coins.
Yeah, something slow that just kind of sits there and drops a bunch of water.
Yeah, it's slow. It's slow, and maybe the electric goes off, and people are like waiting and waiting forever for it to come back on. But but it'll be okay, I think.
It's recoverable. It's just annoying.
Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. I've got
An inconvenience.
Mhm. Yeah, that's what I've got. Again, it complicates things.
Yeah,
it complicates. It creates detours, because of so much water.
yeah.
Maybe a lot of trees go down. That usually happens. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Let me back over here. Get rid of this. Let's see. Wow, we did pretty well. Here's my question, and then I'm going to go to the ones in the
It could be.
yeah, into the starred banners or starred questions. So this is what I was talking about before. JD Vance is on record saying rape is inconvenient. So what effect will his belief have on their campaign for POTUS?
If he even gets to stay in there.
Right, if he even gets to stay in there.
He was an inconvenient pick.
Right? And maybe it's something like this that puts Nikki Haley in there or something, or someone else. Gets both of them out of there. Maybe it's Trump and Vance that both go. The whole Trump-Vance ticket.
He's definitely.
What effect will his belief have on their campaign? What did Vance do and his belief on that topic?
Yeah.
What effect will that have on their campaign?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Okay.
Go whenever you're ready. Whoever's
What do you got, Lisa?
I use the deck of character. So it feels like, well, I got ocean and waterfall, and I'm actually seeing these as cups cards. We're talking not just the facts that surround throwing that comment out there, but the emotion behind it. So I feel like there's a lot of emotion behind what he's saying about that. And I think that's going to hit the campaign hard. People are absorbing that, and actually got the mother card. So uh, here we go with in regards to the safety of women. This isn't just women recognizing this; men are on board in thinking that this is ridiculous. That's what I'm feeling with that too. I actually got magnet, vomit. I think it's attracting disdain for that. It's making them sick. It makes them sick to their stomach because probably a lot of people, if it hasn't happened to them, they know someone it's happened to.
Who's here that doesn't know somebody?
right.
Right. Yeah.
Who has not had this happen to themselves or someone close to them? I mean, come on.
Right. And it's very human that sometimes news topics, just in general, if they don't affect you, sometimes people just disregard it. But I think this is stuff that hits home. So uh, this is getting people's attention a lot. You know, you throw out something about, I'm not saying it's not important, but with some people, you throw out something about overseas Israel, Palestinians, and they're just like, "Ugh," you know, but we're talking about something that's tangible. So
Yeah.
it's a big deal. Yeah. It's negatively going to affect their campaign big time is what I'm getting.
Yeah.
What did you get, Denise?
Oh, I used just the places to see what place they'll be in after enough, because I know the Democrats are going to push this out there. They're going to be talking about it like crazy. So the places they're going to be in, this is going to light a fire. I mean, it might just like burn something down.
Mhm.
And I think that the gold mine of this, the hole, I mean, there's a lot of money, and they can just go in that hole, right? And then also people of doesn't matter what your sexual persuasions are or whatever. It's like they're just all gonna be this big old river, this big wave of fighting and fighting and fighting, and then they're gonna end up in a graveyard.
I love that you pointed that out because that topic is something that crosses all economic. It doesn't matter what you look like, where you come from, where you've been, or where you're going. You can still experience that. So that hits everybody.
Yeah.
Whether you're rich or you're poor or
it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No country, no lines, no blurs those lines right up.
Yep.
And it gets people going in different directions in their camp.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah. So they're not in agreement. And the youth, is they're gonna have something to say. And the women are gonna come together. It's gonna be about how many times have we all read for years that it's about 3 women in particular, but women.
But women coming together. Yeah. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. Wow.
Mm-mm.
It's like these people are just dumber than
I feel icky. I don't know. I mean, I love it when we do these together. Today, I feel icky. I just want
that's
to say
because the topics have been
the
icky. But,
It is.
so
but
heavy.
we're going to clear it.
Oh, right? Yeah. Ring my bell. Ring my
And I'll send you a magical pipe,
There you go.
Aw.
pipe cleaner, Grace.
Yeah. Yeah. Awesome.
Oh, geez.
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Okay, it's 1:15. Do we want to take any more questions, or do we want to save them for next time? Or did we cover everything about Trump being, because Core has a question about Trump being on the ticket November 5th in good health? Do you feel
Well,
like we
yeah, I mean, will he make it?
will he make it? Okay, we could do that real quick. Yeah. There's
Will-
I mean, my goodness, there's so many other questions here, but let's do this one.
All right. Will
Yeah.
he make it? Will he make it? Will he be able to walk up? Will he walk, limp, or someone carry him into
How's he gonna do?
his health, Trump's health? I mean, last week his cards were really bad.
So bad. And I mean, every weekly reading, they're always bad. They're so bad that I even gotten kind of numbed out on it. And then when here we are, what was it, July 13th, and the thing happened, right? The whole assassination attempt happened. I didn't even really read the cards right, but going back and looking at it, it was right there. It was all right there. There was the sting. There was, it's like Cupid's bow with the sting. There was the shock. There was all kinds of stuff. But that's the problem, is you just keep reading bad every week. Well, it's got to hit sometime.
Yeah, I need to focus. I need to focus.
Yeah, me too.
All right. Will Trump be on the ticket? No. It was me. I was just like, and then I started reading someone's comment. And it's like, well, okay.
I know, that's the thing. Don't
Oh,
look
I have to always, I get so distracted by the chat because I love the chat. And I get so distracted.
I know.
Will Trump's health,
Ugh.
will he be okay and make it on the ticket in November? Don't make it on the ticket.
Will he make it to November 5th?
I think I've gotten this card for him before. I did get the 7 of coins, as if something is developing or growing with him or progressing health wise, not in a positive way. But this time around, I got the moon, I got the 7 of swords. Maybe that means something's hidden from us. Maybe regarding his health, or maybe regarding what's still to come besides health to prevent him from being on the ticket. I'm feeling a couple kinds of ways with that one. But good health, no.
Yeah.
I'm not getting good health.
I'm not either.
Interesting.
And we don't wish anyone
No, I don't like to go there.
to not feel well, but I am not.
Right.
What did you get? What cards did you get, Denise?
Well,
no, my.
something that probably causes, well, or maybe the big challenge for him is just some other emotional upswell from the people.
I'll tell you what, that attempt on him, it shook him up a little bit.
Yeah. And I don't know who this guy is, but this is sitting down at the bottom. In the past, it might be that guy, because here's the past. A big change. You got it too, Lori? My gosh. What's hanging over him? Major health event. Two of Cups reversed. His near future, I don't see recovery there when it's upright. That's a real health issue. What he's attracting, somebody crazy, and his own mental illness, because it's upright. And then what's influencing from the outside? This is like major illness or war. When this card comes through reverse, it can be war of some type.
That's interesting.
And then his long-term future, he's walking away. I don't think he's unalive, but he's walking away because he can't do anything else. And then the outcome is just like, no teamwork, he's just completely ineffective.
Yeah. I just I think women are just coming after him. And but from what I can see here is that something goes out of balance. I do think he is going to have some sort of medical evaluation. He'll maybe have to go to Walter Reed. I don't know if we're going to find out. I do think that it's something that happens very quickly. And then he loses power. There's a shift and he loses power. This means he loses power.
Look at that. Whoa.
So this doesn't mean that he's unalived. It just, we asked if there was something that he's gonna make it there in good health. But I just don't. This is his outcome card. So something comes to an end. The road he's on changes. Something is unavoidable. There's unavoidable change here somehow.
Yeah.
So either the ticket gets changed, or he gets a ticket to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Or something.
Yeah.
He's being redirected.
Yes.
My rules around reading the death card as being like literal death would be either to have the Ten of Swords and most of all, Four of Swords, right? I did have the Ten of Swords, but it doesn't have to be. I had a pain in my brain when I just said that. Whoa.
I think he's very. I think that what happened.
Wow.
We know he's a coward, really, and who wouldn't that scare, really?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's tough to be in that position for anybody, regardless of if it's Trump or whoever, like you just said. If we're talking about the attempt on his life and recovering from that, I mean, if that were to happen to just any normal person, you'd need a little time off from work. You'd need a little therapy. You'd need a little, he's not giving himself time to absorb any of that, and he's such an angry, strange man anyway. So he's just all about, I need to be in there. I need to be on camera. I need to, we need to do this. I had a thought the other day. Do you all feel like, how sometimes he forgets that he said one thing and we kind of write it off as crazy? Do you think he's really literally forgetting things?
I think he is forgetting things.
Yeah,
he's going to get overly hungry for power that he's going to step in his own due. Like saying you only have to, like, I don't need your vote. And then it's like, you only need to vote one more time. And then it's like,
can't you even see people on the sidelines when he said you only need to vote? Can't you see them going, What is he saying? Why is he telling them that?
You, you give a psychopath enough rope and they hang themselves.
Absolutely. I just see his people going, geez, he's doing it again.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll never forget that day. I mean, it was before I even started my channel. I got like just direct, like right in, just like he is a demented demagogue. And and that was, so how many years ago was that? Right? It was 4 years ago. Yeah.
Yeah.
In 2020. Yeah.
And I had a really weird dream about this guy that had, it was almost like straw or fake hair. There was something funky about his hair, but he was wearing like a greenish colored plaid or flannel shirt. It had greens, maybe a little bit of yellow, but it had greens in it. And he was seen sneaking around someplace, and he didn't want to be seen, but he wanted to be seen, kind of a thing. But I just thought it was very odd that I woke up remembering exactly what color he was wearing.
Wow, Lori.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So you said his hair was kind of like straw.
Yeah, it's almost like you would think, is he wearing a wig, or
did he look like this?
Oh, okay.
Did he look like did he look like that? Remember who wore it better?
Oh my God, that's so funny.
With the green.
No, yeah, it's almost like a wig, but maybe not, and he just didn't brush it right or something, or didn't know what conditioner was or something. Just like
that's interesting.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. But the color of the shirt. And then he appeared and disappeared, and then appeared and disappeared, and then he got caught, and then I just remember them saying it was like he didn't want to be caught, but he wanted to be caught, but he didn't, and wanted to be seen.
Yeah, that's the problem with mental illness. It's like there's so many conflicting emotions and attitudes and thoughts, and it's like the psyche is just kind of fractured, and the emotional body is fractured. And yeah, I mean, when it's to that degree, somebody that's going to go try and
Right.
Yeah. Anyway,
we're almost at an hour and a half, ladies.
Yep. All right. We gotta get a word. We gotta get a word.
We got to get a word.
We need a word.
Word.
We need a word, a verb for a word.
A word. Let's have a word.
Word for our viewers.
Yeah. What do you guys know?
Light worker family.
Right. One thing I can tell you guys is to start setting your new moon intentions already, because that'll be next Sunday, not tomorrow, but next Sunday. We have the new moon in Leo. I think it's 12 degrees. Oh, I forget. It might be 4 or 5 degrees. I've got it mixed up with Mercury retrograde, I think, because that happens too next Sunday night. Yeah. But a new moon in Leo will be great for manifesting and for shining your light, and right? Put that out there. Charles says he doesn't want any cards unless they're rebel cards.
No, I know. I want the rebel cards too.
Might as well do it. They're probably going to ding me again like they did last week. They've been doing it every week. And then they put it back when I
I don't understand. We haven't even been raunchy.
I know. They did it last week.
We haven't even talked about climbing trees or twerking or anything.
Right.
Oh, well, we touched upon the tree a little bit.
Well, yeah, but come on. Well, the RA word was said. Yeah.
That's true. We did say that one.
Oh.
We said that one a lot.
Oh. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Do you want? Well, I'll leave off the rebel card. I don't know. Do you want me to do the rebel card?
You can always cover up the word, and if you don't say it, because we all have really good imaginations.
Okay. Then you can use whatever word you want to fill in the blank.
Right? Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, this is awesome. Okay.
Go for it. Or
Go whenever you're ready, or if you're not, I'll go.
let's see.
No, Lori, you cannot
That's
climb that tree today. I'll climb that tree whenever I want to.
That's what I was just gonna say. I was reading that at the same time. I was like, you aren't gonna tell me what I can.
Okay, so can I go?
Yeah.
go for it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So our guides and angels are saying, look, some of these meanie pants and serial bulliers and their connections, like Bannon is going down, and some like Flynn, and who did he team up with? We're going to see some of these bad bullying, because this is the past card. We're going to see some of those alliances just break up. They're gonna have breakups. And and I don't know who's worried about Trump and Elon. That is not happening. That's not happening. I don't care how fake they are today. That's not happening. Okay. So don't be worried. Don't be afeared. Don't be afeared. The roses on the blanket and the astrological glyphs on the blanket stand for promise for the future.
That's right.
And was it James Carville that said they better put a good cut man in the corner because the Republicans are coming? They're going to need it, because Pootie is going to launch. He's going to launch something, but we'll be all right. We know.
Right.
You
Nice.
follow your heart and your intuition, and you're going to be just fine.
Yeah. Look at that. Beautiful.
I love that. Yay.
I just have to say something really quick. Connie, I'm so sorry, but I had to delete your comment twice, because if you guys are cussing in the chat, that's what's getting me like,
oops.
Okay? No cussing in the chat, please.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Gosh, I'll never be monetized again. I love it when they cuss in the chat. Well, I'll have to figure out some other.
Oh, that is a total number one thing.
That's crazy.
I didn't know that.
I hardly ever look at the chat, when I'm reading. So and now that I'm looking, it's like, oh, maybe that's what's going on.
Well, to prevent that, Denise, if that's a real thing, you can go in and put in curse words as words that'll block, and they won't show up in your chat. Like if somebody puts the F word, it just won't go. So
I didn't know that.
Put all the words you don't want to see on your
I can make
panel
up my
own. When you go into the studio, the customization, I think, is what it's under. So.
Yeah, it would be under customization. Yeah, thank you.
Okay, thank you. I didn't know that either.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Libby says use your stars. Use your little stars. Yeah.
Right. Use emojis and little stars.
Yeah, you could probably do the little poop emoji.
There you go, Raymond. Exactly. Yeah, look what Raymond did.
There you go. Thank you, Raymond.
Yeah.
Or be creative in your spelling. Right. Yeah, that's right. Oh, did you go yet, Lisa?
No, I got a rebel card, and it's ironically it's a good one. There's no word in there that can't be said.
Hey.
It says you are giving away your power. You're a badass. Act like it.
Yes.
Yes, everybody come together and be the badasses that you are.
I think that's right. That's like, don't go into this. Be this.
Yeah.
Be that.
That's who you are, not this.
Yeah. Yeah. My cards go exactly with it. I mean, I know this is, well, I'm not even going to go there. Leadership. Okay. So be in your leadership. This goes with the new moon in Leo. We can set the intention already, right? And honor your sovereignty.
Nice.
Be in your authority, leadership, sovereignty. Let go of judgment. Let those chains go from all around. Go into that transformational. Transform the judgment into, I don't know, discernment maybe, but put those boundaries up. Just like Lori was saying, I think you guys, probably are all saying the same thing. Put those healthy boundaries. Like none of that bad stuff needs to get anywhere near you.
Don't let the evil whisperings come. We're gonna see some of those. There's going to be more defectors like Kinzinger and Liz Cheney. There's going to be more defectors.
Yes.
In every part of that bullying camp, there's going to be more people coming off of that.
That's a good point. Yeah.
And daughters may shake some stuffing out of their father's heads somewhere.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
We didn't even read anything on like the younger Gen Zs and all them. Those votes. Oh, they're excited. Yeah. I mean, we kind of talked about it, but
yeah. I mean, I saw younger people. Yeah, younger women.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I guess Kamala.
And we mentioned Beyonce and Swifties and.
Yeah, we mentioned that.
Yeah. And Kamala, and then we're just getting started, right? I mean, Kamala is all over TikTok, so there's that. Yeah. And then I thought this was Oprah, but we could say it's Kamala.
Yeah.
We could say it's Kamala.
Yeah.
Thank you guys. Thank
you so much. And Melinda Gates French is putting in a whole bunch of money to empower women.
Is she really? Very good. Very good. Because there's so much we got to turn around, man.
Oh, yeah.
Not just for women. It's like the land, the earth, it's just everything. Well, it's all one. It's all, yeah.
Millennials for Harris. Yay, Jay.
Right. Right.
Thanks for letting me join in your crew today. Thank you so much.
Oh, are you kidding? Anytime.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging on there with me so long too. Hanging in, both of you.
It's an honor.
Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Hugs. Woohoo. Woo.